Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. What's up? I'm here with Auntie Momo. We are back with a joint reviews like we did last time for Zeus Network, but now we switch over to Bravo, Black Bravo Entertainment.
Black Bravo Entertainment. I like that.
So yes, it's all black cast. So I was so interested. I was saying, you know what? I was like, you know what? We got tired of Zeus. We wasn't doing that realm anymore. So it was like, let's try something. We Boy for Joy, the little cattiness and shadiness and stuff like that. Cast so Housewives, and then we got a new premiere show that really did a good premiere. And there's a lot of people, but it was a good shade between both men and women. So it was like, okay, this cast is giving us something. Oh yeah, we upgraded. Yes, yeah, we upgraded. That's what he's saying.
We got Blackout Monday now, baby.
We got Mondays on Bravo TV for the grown and sexy people.
Come on now.
Sure. So what's going on, y'all? So Mr. 14, how you doing? What's going on? Any new people, please subscribe to my channel. It's Mr. 14. Follow my socials. It's Instagram, Mr. Grown. Twitter, Thomas_Grown. And my Discord is Mr. 14, #3488. Or you want to support my channel, you can cash at me for $140. And then I got my co-host panel right here. And there she go. Instagram and Twitter is Auntie Momo _5112. You can also cash app her if you subscribe to $Boneham Steve. And subscribe to both our channels, because you must subscribe to both our channels if you want to get the maximum content of the reviews of Atlanta and Summer House, because we will alternate between our channels. So next Monday, it will be on her channel, and we will go back and forth just like we did last time. So y'all ready to see us? Well, Auntie Momo will be off the camera, but you will see me. What's going on? Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm here. Y'all, hey.
How you doing? Shot like a diamond around here, y'all.
Okay, I was gonna say, come on, chocolate melanin. All right.
And I'm drinking Mike's lemonade, so you know we're gonna be a little litty today.
You know what? Speaking of which, I got to take a moment and give a shout out to Tracy. Tracy is my heart. I love her so much. Her and I have been talking for damn near half the day today, and I'm going through a lot. And so Tracy she Uber Eats some dinner to my house. She Uber Eats me some Mike's Hard Lemonade. So I'm drinking on some Mike's Hard Lemonade now, and she just made me break down and cry. Because like I said, I'm just going through a lot, and I don't want to keep talking about it because I want to break down. But
yes, to our family, Auntie Momo.
I love you, and thank you so
love
much.
You too. Love ya, Tracy. Yes. What's going on, y'all? So we're gonna start with Real Housewives of Atlanta first, and then we will do Summer House afterwards, just to follow the lineup of the show. And both episodes was good, and you know how we do. We will not shortchange y'all. I know it's a Monday night, but we will definitely give you our full entertainment reviews for both shows, because we know we got different opinions, a man's perspective and a woman's perspective, and you know it's great as it is. So how y'all doing today? How y'all feel about the 2 episodes? Give me your first thoughts and everything.
I will say, listen, at first I was not happy about Sonia Richards-Ross being on Housewives of Atlanta, only because y'all know Sonia lives here in Austin, and you know, to us, she's like a hometown hero here to us. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to see her in no crazy light, so that's why I didn't watch the first season. But I will say, after watching this first episode, it kind of got my interest peaked to where, maybe I need to go back and see how she was on the last season, because she did good. You know what I'm saying? She did good. And plus, I'm going to keep it real. Her husband, Ross, is just beautiful to look at, okay?
Yeah.
She
better get him on 40 birthday and that night. Child, she better give him something. She worked out for nothing. You better give him something.
Back in the Texas Relays days, I remember I only seen him one time at the Relays. This was at least about 10, 15 years ago. And back then, that man was so tall and so beautiful and just so chocolatey.
You gotta get a hug. Oops.
Okay. On that. Okay. But the party was cute. The Harlem Nights was cute, but we're gonna get to that. I'm getting to it.
Oh, that thing, yeah, it wasn't definitely nice. He looked nice with that white. Oh my gosh, I was like, yeah, Sonya, you got an amazing man.
Okay, you better.
I don't think you need to be forced to have a baby, but if you wanted to, girl, go ahead, girl.
He been wanting a baby for her from years, and finally she gave him Deucey, but he want another one.
Yeah, he wanted another one, and we had that. That was a whole storyline last season, and I was saying that nobody should make her force it because. After I understand what she was saying, I said, yes, if he wasn't been around with Deucey like that and all that stuff, I understand her fears. So you don't want to try and do the same cycle again that you be the main one person raising the baby and he's basically out and he's not really helping you. So I understand that. But we come to an agreement. So I guess I think she said she wanted to have another one for him. So we'll see how that goes.
Not saying that women close to 40s or in their 40s shouldn't have babies. I'm just saying it's more of a risk of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You're at a higher risk. But, you know, kudos to her. That man want her to have another baby. She wants to do it, then go for it. If not, girl, get a puppy. Y'all already got 100 of y'all in the house.
I know. We're going to talk about that because there's too many people. That sister, I'll say, girl, I mean, if you feel type of way about it, you should mind just want to get out.
Okay. But, you know, they're a close family like that. But, yeah, we'll talk about it.
Uh-huh. So without further ado, I won't hold y'all up too long because we got 2 shows to talk about and we want to give y'all full cap of each one. So let me graph it for. Here you go.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Hey. All right, so it's starting at 10:45.
I do like the orange, the new like orange looking background that they have. That's nice.
Yes. And people who coming in later on, y'all feel free to join in. We play game. Welcome. I know it's a Monday night, but I'm pretty sure more people will come in later soon when they try to get settled in. And nonetheless, we still will give you a full review. Hey, Tracy Boo.
I was just talking about you, girl. You made my day. I cannot say thank you enough.
Mm-hmm.
I just love you so much, Tracy. You don't even know.
Yeah, that's love. We all love here. And it's just encouragement on Discord and everything. So hopefully you feel love for all of us. All right. So Real Housewives of Atlanta is premiere. So you know they did like a flashback of what's going to be happening later on. So they had all that going on. So they said 4 days later. Oh yes, so don't worry about it. 4 days later. So we got Sheree met with the freaking biggest hoe in Alabama, Martell. They're supposed to be in this relationship.
Hotel. That's what we call him.
Yeah, hotel.
Ooh,
the update by 12 names. Oh, child. Hope he gets it.
Oh, it's the update.
Yes.
Oh shit! I gotta go to Twitter and find out.
For real. So she be in one hotel, and he came from a magazine shoot because that's what he mentioned on his tape. If people don't know who Martell is, he's from Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's a show on OWN. So I guess OWN and Bravo do this little crossover lately because we do go see Sheree on the crossover event in Love and Marriage Huntsville when he has that magazine event, and Sheree will be there. And we find out Sheree and Tiffany have a little spat going on. So we will see that episode soon. But that's where he was coming from. He was coming from a magazine shoot. And he's coming to see Sheree. You know, she's all happy, it's excited, saying we just dating and everything. I said, oh, girl, on his show, he said y'all wasn't even dating.
Y'all wasn't even dating.
So I said, y'all not on the same page. So what's going on?
And we give it up for Sheree's body. Bitch. Oh, her body is damn. She was close to her 50s looking like that. Oh my God.
Yes. J-Dog, stay before the sleep with me sometimes. For real. Monte got Sheree looking dumb as law. Exactly.
She do. Yeah.
But yes, I agree. Sheree body is banging. And that's what it just so sucks that because she got a nice banging body and she works out a lot and everything. That's why she by Sheree could have been good something. But she's so lazy and had no enthusiasm to build that thing up. And why you just not go to workout gear? That was your lane.
That's what she should have done. If anything, she should have came out with like some workout equipment. You know what I mean? Or like some kettlebells or the leg bands or something. Like if she was smart and had the right people in her corner, or even if she listened, she could be a marketing genius just off of her physique alone. She could get out there and be selling protein shakes or green juices or anything, but child,
she by no such thing. Yes, J-Lo, she looks good. She should have used that 14 years for the exercise business and all that leisure wear. Exactly.
Yeah, we see, what's her name do it? The one from Fabletics, and we ain't never seen that half a workout.
For real.
White girl, I can't remember what her name is, but I ain't never seen that half a workout. But she came out with Fabletics.
For real. And everything I said, child. So she just dropped the ball. Just dropped the ball of all things possible with that thing. So she say her Martell is dating and everything, and then he comes every weekend. So I said, oh, that's something. Even the week that he's supposed to have his kids.
Kate Hudson, yes, that's right.
Kate Hudson?
Yeah, that's the white girl that made Fabletics, but I ain't never seen her ass working out.
Sheree don't want to do right. She definitely don't.
Mm-mm.
She could never get it right at all. As beautiful as she is, she could never get it right. Now, I'm not saying she needs to settle down, because if she don't want to settle down at this age, whatever, but at least get somebody who worked it. Not that hoe. Yeah. Before Kenya. Oh, right. Kate Hudson, yes. I mean, I just got another shipment from She by Serena. Oh, not Serena. Oh, She by S by Serena. Okay.
You know what? She checks out her workout clothes. I might buy some just because it's Serena.
Yeah, I want to go to Atlanta every weekend. That's what I'm saying. High Hit is going to Atlanta every weekend, especially the weeks where he have his kids.
Thank you. I want Sheree to win, but it's like she's such a liar, and oh my, it's so cringy. As much as she lies and tries to backpedal and pussy pop out of what she's saying, I get so much secondhand embarrassment when I see her trying to back out shit or trying to describe shit. It's like, oh my God, just be quiet, just sit there and be pretty, please.
For real. And he broke, yeah. And he wouldn't have no money. He still can't get that business license going. So he still can't get that money going. It's like the only money he's getting from the show. But that can't survive you that long. You need to have other income.
Professional shorties like me. Hello.
Professional shorties like me. I hear that.
Okay, professional shorty, 5'4" in the building.
Yeah. So she's saying that she loves for him to move to Atlanta. I said, Chad, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because Atlanta is not a good spot for him anyway. Because the vultures.
Okay.
The vultures.
The men and the women.
Exactly.
Well, the hell would be kind of good. The men's be done snatched them up real quick.
Who quick to slide on his D. And the producer that is on his own show, I'm talking about, I give him the blues. He be up for Martell. I said, ooh, you
be going up for him, Donnie.
Okay, you was okay. And he got a man. Okay. So he said, oh yeah, he showed her, despite what everybody say, he showed that he's a good man. I said, because he's freaking you. He's not gonna show you his worst side, but you see his side on television. Just I say, oh, Sheree, you
see what you want. Everybody has their representative in the beginning, but not only that, Sheree, you see this man was on a whole reality series. You've seen his life. You know how the hell he is. Why even fall down that rabbit hole? Thank you, Jenna Boo. I'm gonna go save bookmark. Why even fall down that rabbit hole?
Exactly. Why? So she said she got surprise for him. Go home, go there to get dressed. So while she talking to the caterer, the Bravo, I don't know who was on the Bravo camera, but they was fanning over freaking Martell. They were treating him like a video hoe. Like he was like, oh my God, taking the clothes off, showing his body. And I bet he got a nice body. And he got a little bulge going on. But then we have to see all of that. Like, what the hell? He's not part of the Housewives?
Why they all up there like that with him?
His body like that, like doing all this extra stuff and everything to get dressed. And he said, "Oh, he gave BB energy." I said, "I guess you probably wouldn't know."
I don't want to know about
I mean, with a guy like that, he probably will give you that. He don't got nothing else going for him. Shoot. So he come out, he said, "So this is a surprise?" Yeah, it was gonna be cooking. The caterer will go cook them some food. And I said, "No, that's right. If you don't want to cook, you better hire. You got money, hire someone to cook for you." Mm-hmm. I wish I get that rich.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Mm-hmm.
I damn sure would in a heartbeat.
Well, and so he said, "Oh, I thought when I saw her, I thought we were gonna have a threesome." I said,
That's just cringy. That made me cringe. It made me cringe.
"Really?
Really?
Oh, she said, "Yeah, the last time I was supposed to have a threesome with Bob." I said, "Oh, not the Bob."
So, not the Bob. You are so silly, Miss.
You know the Bob, chill. So not the Bob, but unfortunately he did it with someone else. I said, "Oh, how an ugly man like that did it with somebody else, well not you?" I said, "Girl, okay, sure." But then he dodged the bullet. But the only grace is that he gave you the two beautiful children that he got. So I guess, he's remembered as an old male making and breakfast and things of that nature. Exactly. He missed that thing. And how you saying he doing all that for you, Sheree, when you know he's still fawning over his ex?
Come on, girl. You can't be that stupid, Sheree. You're too old. Don't be old and dumb. Pick a struggle.
For real. And then they had a conversation because she said, because she invited Martell to Ross's Harlem Night theme. And internet's not enough. Hold on, that put off. You see me? The internet won't act up, stupid tonight.
StreamYard on bullshit. So,
and he said, "Oh, what are you? Like, come on now. You jumping from OWN and coming to Bravo. What make you think you're not an opportunist?
What
you try to get a come up somewhere?
Come on now. Shit. Sheree, you're smarter than that.
They got a nerve to call, Todd an opportunist.
And he wrong for even saying that about Todd. As long as they've been together, and is Candy the only one still that's a wife that's left? She the only one, ain't she? No. Yeah. Well, Sonya. No, I take that back. Because Sonya at least has Ross. Okay, even though she's new to the franchise, she at least got Ross. But child. Yeah, it's just Candy and Todd. Yeah, I don't know if Mizzle thing is messing up or not. Can you hear us, Mizzle? Technically, Kenya. Oh, okay, so Mizzle, I think his StreamYard dropped. So I might hold it down for a minute till he come back. But while we talking about it, let's just talk about how, let me think, because I did not plan this. Okay, let's get into the whole She by Sheree thing, okay? Okay, Mercury is in Gatorade right now because it's fucking up everybody's internet, okay? I wonder, do I need to... No, I don't need to share the screen. I was going to see if there's a way that I could maybe get the link back to him. I don't know. But let's talk about goddamn She by Sheree, okay? What are some other ideas that y'all think that she should have came out with aside from the whole She by Sheree thing? Because again, like I was saying, with her to have this athletic ass body like she does, that heifer could have came out with so many other different sort of workout any goddamn thing. Girl, Sheree and KFC and Popeye's comments, baby. Okay, so Twitter, because you already know when the show airs, everybody runs to Twitter and everybody's going back and forth, right? So I don't know who clapped at who first, but Sheree put some shit on goddamn Twitter. Yeah. See, Mercury is in Gatorade, ain't it, Mizzle?
I know. It's like, what the hell? Like, My internet was good all day. I come home and it was a clock off on me. I was like,
acting a fucking fool.
Stop. But I said, no, I don't want you to think that. People think that my freaking internet is all messed up. I said, no.
It's been StreamYard because I was in somebody else's live earlier and it was messing up. My effing microblade. But anyway, so I'm sorry, go ahead, Miss. I was trying to hold the crowd down while you.
Oh, yeah. And I was saying about he called a Todd an opportunist. And I was saying what you was thinking, what you thought when he said that.
How you gonna call somebody an opportunist when you done popped your ass over to a whole nother franchise just to try to keep your name relevant and out there? And it's, you know what I hate? I hate when fine ass men are opportunists and clout chasing assholes like that. That's what I don't like. And Martell, it's like I just want him to sit there and be quiet. You can keep your shirt off, just don't say nothing, don't speak, don't even look at me.
For real. Yeah, I was like, Sebastian was like us too. That thing. Oh yeah, KFC shaded Sheree today.
Oh, that was so funny.
How the franchise coming after your neck? Like really?
Baby, when KFC said we got some fresh squeezed lemonade if you're feeling thirsty. Bitch, what? How's the Colonel gonna come at me sideways like that?
Oh my God, she said no, boo. I said Popeye's better. But I said this, Sheree, you taking an L everywhere.
Bitch, just go ahead and shut up, because the way KFC checked your bitch ass, girl, she gonna try to come back. Well, I like Popeyes anyway, because it's good with red beans and rice. Bitch, they fight up in Popeyes. They be fighting in Popeyes. So.
For real. And I was saying, why everybody trying to call Todd? It's like, this is the freaking thing that people was running with for years with Todd. I would say, y'all act like Todd was so freaking broke bum sitting on the couch scratching his balls waiting for Candy to come through.
And it's old,
by the way. He was freaking a producer before he even met Candy. And to be honest, when Candy started messing with Todd, it increased her portfolio for other avenues too, because he had expertise in that field. So it was like he was always working, and he was working in production of Atlanta as well. So, and then he did Hollywood Divas, and he did movies and stuff like that. So he always was established. So everyone trying to make it seem like because Candy had more money, what she technically does, means like Todd was feeding off her. No, he had his own standing. And that's what two hard-working individuals is having a hard time balancing schedules, because they both had this lifestyle before they met together. So it's like, come on, so I'm acting like he was so bum.
See him say FKFC.
I can't see. Gonna check you, boy. Exactly right.
And she checked the hell out her girl. How you gonna?
Nah, I like Popeye better, boo. I said,
I just log off the internet for the day, bitch. If the Colonel came and checked me the way he did and was very subtle about it, I just.
I would say, Cliff. I said, oh no, not the franchise. Don't. How KFC come at my name?
They say they gonna ride for Miss Bird's, bitch.
Yeah, they will ride for Candy. They got a commercial with her too. I guess the only way you won't even in Oz, you better get a commercial with Popeyes.
He said popcorn chicken sales done raised by 5% thanks to Candy. Y'all can kiss KFC ass.
And she had her son Ace on it. You know, Ace making money too. Yeah. So Candy talked to Don Juan and Cameron. You know, people for Candy call us Knights, and they were talking about the Sheree and her website and how it crashed down. And, you know, Candy was trying to help Sheree. But the only thing about it, to me, Sheree didn't want no help. And she kind of was lazy about it. Like, she said, oh, I got people, I got everything. I don't got time. I'm cool, I got everything. But you'll have everything, because you really got nothing. You were selling some freaking bullcrap items, wrinkled T-shirts, overpriced items. And what you selling now? I haven't seen nobody put on Twitter or Instagram saying, oh, I got some item for She by Sheree. And then like that, let's do that. Embarrassed.
I have yet to see anybody with a pair of leggings by Sheree. And I thought the shit was funny, bitch, when she claimed that the website crashed because so many people was running to the website trying to buy some clothes. But where they at?
That's what I'm saying. Where they at? And first of all, people was coming to your website because they want to actually see what the hell you was selling.
Okay, I know I went to the website
all these years.
I went to the website because I wanted to see if the shit was for real. And when I went, and I literally went right when the episode ended, because I think, wasn't we watching it? Wasn't you doing a watch along?
Yeah, you was
I feel like, because I remember I went straight to the website afterwards, and the shit was gone. I was like, bitch, you never had this up and running in the first place, Sheree. Who was you fooling? You never had that shit together in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Now she's trying to say that everybody's on flocking to her website. I said, girl, now they ain't flocking now, so I don't know what you're talking about. So Candy Cola Nights is coming back. So I said, cause Candy Cola Nights is mostly the sex talk and everything. So I think it's on the app and something else that she has it on. And
it's on YouTube.
So, ooh. So she was saying she's so busy and everything. Qatar's biggest issue with her is that she's so busy and she don't have time for the family and everything. And it was one incident that Ace called her, and I guess she was in the middle of working. And he said, I want you to come home, help me. And he said, no, I can't come home right now. He started crying. I said, oh my gosh. He was definitely crying. And kids cannot fake their emotions. They not actors like that. They real actors. And he was crying, and it was hurtful and everything. And she just said, can you have somebody to do it? He said, no, I want you to do it. And I said, oh, child.
I know that feeling. As a parent, I've been there before. No. My son, when he was younger, I was working a lot of overtime, and I try to cut back from that now. And same thing, my husband, oh, Lord. I almost said, oh, Lord. Let me take a drink on that. My son. Okay. But yeah, I know how that feels as a parent. It can get hard sometimes trying to keep a healthy balance in between following your dreams and making money and at the same time being there for your kids. Because sometimes, like I have to explain to my son, I have to work because you want V-Bucks and you want LeBron James shoes and you want the Mellow shoes and you want a phone. So it's like you have to work as a parent. But I get Ace though, but I get Candy at the same time. Candy make money, honey. That's
yes. But I think it's an issue with her and Todd. They both need to have a balance of finding the balance of working and their family. So yeah, both have the same issues. But I can't Candy. Everybody screaming on top of the lungs for family time. So girl, you had to work on something. Sure, and everything. But they both do because later on when Todd was doing his thing, we went to that point. He was working as well when they supposed to have family dinner. And I said, well, both you and him does the same thing. So I don't know how y'all both coming at each other's neck about that. And y'all doing the same thing.
But their baby girl Blaze is so cute. Oh, she looks like a little munchkin. She is so adorable. Beautiful baby girl.
It definitely is. Definitely is. I said, oh my gosh. So Kenya came, then Monietta, and so Monietta, Kenya, and Candy started talking. And they talk about Martell, and he's dipping the girls in Atlanta and all that stuff like that. I said, oh, so you were coming across to another state and holding them out. Okay, Martell.
Was Monietta Neo's ex or Swiss Beats ex?
Neo's ex.
Neo's ex, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So we come to find out Monietta hooked Kenya up with a companionship. Ooh. And it was a nice little fine white man, stuff like that. Don't know his face, so we're gonna call it like that. And she said she's happy, is having a good time, and all that stuff like that. I said good, because anything from that freaking guy, Mark. I said it's so horrible that how he turned out like that and everything.
And I'm not even the hugest fan of Kenya. I don't dislike her, but I could take her or leave her. But the way he did her, I felt really bad for her. Like, as a woman going through some shit myself, should no woman have to go through the bullshit that he put her through?
For real. So what was Monietta's party? Yeah, it was Monietta's party. That's why Kenya. She mentioned that Kenya had a boo there. I don't think Candy was there, but she said she heard that Kenya had a boo there. She said, oh yeah, this is mine. So I said, good. She said, listen, out of all the years I was trying to have Candy to hook me up with, and he couldn't get it. Monietta hooked me up and everything that he said. She said, yeah, if anybody will hook you up, Monietta will hook you up. Somebody. So that's cool. So they told us talk about their issues, not issues that Sheree have an issue with Candy. And Sheree have an issue with Candy because Candy did a spoof of what Sheree said at the reunion. I'm a good clickbait. That's like that. That's what she said. And then Candy did a spoof. So Candy was doing a lot of different spoofs as talk about those things. She did the Rolling Ray and Bobby like spoof.
I know that one was funny. That one was funny.
That was spoofs. So it's like, so I said, girl, why are you mad with Candy? Well, that's what you said. And she just she didn't add nothing to it. She just didn't react to the reunion. So you get mad at that. And I said, first of all, she found out you were talking trash money with Marlo last season about her. So Candy want to clap back, let Candy clap back. And her clap back was the spoof of the freaking reunion. So you said that, girl. So it was like, I'm a good clickbait and everything. Yep. It was funny when it kept showing it and I started cracking tickle every time. I said, it is funny.
Between the one with Bobby Lights and that spoof with Marlo, when she had that wig on her eyebrows, that shit was hilarious. Oh my God, that was the best one. Merci beaucoup. That was the funniest one. I said, yeah, now I see why they mad though, because she did it funny as hell.
For real. So Kenya mentioned that Martell was slitting her DMs, which I believe. I believe that he did.
Yes.
I believe he did. And it did show, but technically he did delete the freaking messages. When you don't look at it for a while, you could delete the messages. So it looked like it's a clean slate. And it make you feel like you was bugging. I said, no, he did hit me up. The only thing out of that, Kenya never accepted the message. So she left it unread. And unaccepted.
We are in the era of receipts, baby. She should have screenshot that shit.
For real. But she never read it. So I was like, but you can still read it now. Something.
Yeah, you can still read it, but you can, they won't know that you read it until you accept it.
You accept it, yes.
Yep, I got niggas on red right fucking now.
For real, like. So they said accept it. So they accepted it, but it was all blank because he deleted the message. So it was like, but we could tell that he did slid her DM. So that's the proof there. But she said, should I tell her? I said, girl, you got a home, man. You don't need to tell her. That is what it is. She ain't want to be delusional. She ain't gonna believe you anyway. So I guess it's like, you know what your butt try to tell her. It's like that. So Todd writing movies. So this will be not even thinking 15 or 30 minutes, 15 minutes in, you really got the Candy cry. Cause you know how Candy cries and she started shaking her voice. She said,
I just don't, he wants me. And I'm not the problem.
I got no problem. I was trying. I was like, it's like, I was like,
he wants me to be the problem, and I'm not the problem.
Oh my God, I need that. It was so fun. I said, oh no, the kid, don't cry now. I said,
what you cry for? It was
all right, so Todd was writing a movie and he wants her to help because Todd does support Candy in a lot of her endeavors, and then when it comes to his project, she want him to help and she would like to do it. So it was like, but she had too much on her plate. So she had like a meeting one time. He had a meeting with the producer or something like that one time at 11 o'clock. So she had another private engagement at that time. So what she did, and it was a little thing, she rearranged her schedules to make it fit for the 11 o'clock. And then come to find out they switched the time to 4 o'clock. And I said, I'm gonna get upset too. I said, damn, I did all this and you're not gonna tell me to go switch to the 4 o'clock. But so that was that. And that's when she started crying. He said, "You trying to make me love the problem." And I said, "Oh." And Candy said, "You crying? Is she crying?" I said, "Candy, yes, she is." Not Candy, Kenya. She said, "Yes, Kenya, she's crying." I know Kenya said, "She crying."
That goddamn Kenya ain't shit, bitch. Read the room. You didn't see her sitting up there crying. You didn't hear her.
For real.
I mean,
shoot.
Bless our heart. So, poor Kenya.
So it was so funny. I was like, oh, okay, we will get through that. So Sonya's family. So Sonya said we're gonna have a Harlem Nights theme party. And every time I was thinking about that, I was like, when me and Janet was watching together, I was like, ooh, kiss my tush, sugar. Kiss my tush. Kiss my tush. I love that line. She said, kiss my tush. Oh. And I was like, oh, big toe, my pinky toe. You know when he shot the pinky toe.
He said, "I want some KFC."
And she's like, "Oh, we gonna get you. You just drop my big toe. We want to fight." And she was beating. What was it? Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, hell yeah. He said, "I won't fight a woman, but I'll slap a bitch."
And she was whacking his man ass up. So she said her sister husband, because Sonya have a full house. She have a mother and father there, which I say, you know what, it's fine. If you have your mother and father there, but your sister and husband needs to go somewhere else. Like, listen, your mother and father is there. You got your sister and her husband and their 2 kids, and then you have your own son. So it's like 9 people in the house. Right? So she said her sister husband is having a hard time transitioning in the real estate market in Georgia and Atlanta and everything, because I guess whatever it was at, he was probably good over there, but when he came over here,
in Austin, yeah,
start all over. And so she made him the assistant. So that was that. So the sister came out and said, "Well, you don't treat no boundary. You don't have no boundaries, everything, because we had dinner time at 6:30, and she was going in there and all stuff like that, and you all stuff, and you try to ask him." I would say, but that's an assistant. And when is his off and off time? Do he have a set schedule? Because she needs something, he needs to do it. That's an assistant. But at the same time, like, maybe she could, like, you know, sometimes, you know, when you take more advances of your family members because they're your family members and their friends, and they're working for you, so you will do more. You will try to get more out of them. It's like that. So maybe that's what she was doing. But then again, I would say, girl, you got so much issues, you could get up and leave. It's like, this house is too big anyway. And, you know, Sonya hold back, but at the same time, she was a little bit taken back. I said, whoa, where this coming from? So how you would feel when you were Sonya's shoes? Because I was like, girl, it's too many people in the house. I said, maybe Sonya, you need to tell your sister she ain't gonna go somewhere. She got all this attitude about him being an assistant.
Well, they had a reality show before, a couple years ago. I don't know if y'all watched it before. I cannot remember the name of Sonya's show. But you seen back then that even though Sonya is the oldest sister, Sherry is basically the oldest sister. Sherry is the young oldest sister. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, Sherry, I met Sherry before too. Her and a cousin of mine are actually really close. She worked in her, or they're still really close. She worked in her salon and whatnot for years. And so I used to, aside from the one time that I met her, and it was randomly that I met her. I was at fucking HEB, and I see her, and I was like, I know this bitch gonna think I'm crazy, but I know her, and she was real sweet or whatnot. But I would see. I say all that to say, because I don't want to be too long-winded. I'm not surprised at the way Sherry came at Sonya, just because if you've seen how their relationship is, and you know the kind of sisterly dynamic that they have, that doesn't surprise me. But at the same time, like you said, y'all staying in my house. But at the same time, you know, they're West Indian, they're Jamaican, and so they're all about family. That's what they do. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. If they could have their entire family living under one roof, that's what they would do. So that doesn't surprise me. But again, he is my assistant. If there were no certain times that were set in the beginning, I look at both of them sideways, because I get where Sherry is coming from. Like, why does he not have a curfew or blah, 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 blah. But then again, I see where Sonya coming from at the same time. You my assistant. And a lot of times, I don't know, I'm not a celebrity, never been a celebrity assistant. I would think that they can probably be a little bit selfish in a way. Like, they really don't, their time comes first, which, when you're somebody's assistant, that's how it is, though. You know what I mean? Like, I see it from both sides. I see both arguments, but I mean, I don't know. That's something they need to work on with that, because I see both sides.
Yeah, I do agree. I do agree that maybe you should slow down a little bit with too much. Maybe at a certain time you don't want to call on him too much, because he has a family with your sister and time and everything. But at the same time, you know, it's like that. But Sherry was her hairstylist one time when she was running.
Her only hairstylist.
I guess it's from that, and she feel like she continue on that. But I guess that dynamic has changed a little bit. But I say, yeah, maybe we could set some schedule and set some things and say, listen, at this certain time, listen to this, as long as you get this work done and everything, and if we can't get it done at this time, just switch to another time. But yes, celebrity assistance is demanding. It's very demanding.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, and then her sister got a confessionals. I said, where's she in a confessional? I said, okay.
Okay, girl, she got a confessional. Oh, dude at the party got a confessional. I said, when randoms get confessionals? I want a confessional.
For real.
All these randoms with confessionals. Shit, I got something to say too. Give us a confession. Me and Mizzle want a confessional.
Yes.
Okay, y'all already know we executive couch producers. Shit, we need our own confessional.
Sure, I'm not a celebrity like y'all, but I'm a good clickbait. She ain't gonna get my ass. Every time she ain't. I'm a good clickbait. Okay, yeah. So Todd is doing screenwriting. So Todd was all on the table working. All on the table, and I said, yes, you gotta make his money. So Candy said, Todd, come on, we got family dinner. I said, I don't know how much family dinner you got. You still got takeout, but still, it's family dinner. Whatever. If you cook or not, it's still family dinner. And he's in the table working. So I don't know if Todd was doing that on purpose. Because I would say, Todd, you could at least take 5 minutes to eat a little quick and say, hey, how you doing, Ace? What's going on?
I wouldn't even talk about that.
Like do a little 5 minutes, eat something real quick, and go back to the table. But no, he kept working. Hey, Jason, what's up?
Jason, what's going on, Cal?
So I was like, Todd, you could at least take some minutes, but at the same time, I understand when the other person's time that you're on video chat with, you can't just cut off their time either and everything, or that's like that. So if he did know he had a family dinner, maybe he should have told the person, listen, at this time, we can like 5 to 10 minutes, or at least 10, 20 minutes, and I'll see my family and they come back, and they probably be okay with it. But they probably had a deadline like that. So he kept working. And then he did tell the person, and he kept going. And Candy said, I gave up. I said, girl, Candy, you do the same thing. So I don't understand.
You know what? I never noticed. Todd kind of cute.
Todd is cute.
I never noticed that. Because you know what? I never really paid attention to him.
Yep.
Never really paid attention to him. And I love me some beards too. So that's awkward for me to not hone in on the beard. But I actually paid attention to him this episode. I was like, okay, Todd could get it. Yeah, he gotta get it. Yeah.
I gotta get it. And I probably would be joining that threesomes too. Let's see what's going on with that.
I do that too, bitch. Hey.
Let me get in the middle of y'all.
Right. Oh no, these niggas ain't shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
So Candy said, no, I give up. And he kept working. I said, girl, you do the same thing. So I guess you gotta work it out. You gotta set a time. I said, listen, at 8:30, whatever. You can't do every day at 8:30, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. This is our family dinner time.
Yep.
Let's go. And y'all gotta block that time out and let it be. Both of y'all.
Yep, I was gonna say her too, because you can't flip it when it's something that you gotta do and be like, oh no, I have to do this now, bitch. You said this time. This is for both of us.
Well,
I think that's important in any marriage. I know if that's the one thing that I will take on to my next relationship is that communication and setting them boundaries. That is so fucking important. So important. So I ain't mad at you, Candy. Get on his ass.
Mm-hmm. This season maybe a start to a great season, just acting like this. Shoe size and never the age. Exactly. Exactly. Right, J-Dog?
Man.
They do act like they shoe size and they never act what they are.
That's what I said when I sent in the Discord. Like, these ladies is too old and got too much money to be acting like they act. You know, I would love to be in your position to just be like the shit y'all are arguing about. You said that I said I was your friend. Bitch, what?
We'll get to that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to that. And I would say, you know what? Even though it was petty, it's stupid. I'd rather that than someone in the other show blaming someone for an essay.
That's true. That's true. You're right.
I think that's dangerous. I'd rather have this little petty stuff and we could just kiki about it because it's not that serious. But something serious and they can't understand why it's so serious. The G-neck dusty ass. I went more.
G-neck.
So I would stop teaching tonight if it was guaranteed to have their money tomorrow.
Oh my God, Jay.
I'll be like,
I can have one of their salaries.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Y'all can keep all this furniture in this fucking house. Me and KJ
real quick.
Got on our ass. Let me get my purse and my goddamn phone cord. And bitch, we out.
For real, we out of here. Shall. So Marlo, Michael, and William. You know, Michael and William are the nephews of Marlo. And everything, they're back in the house, and they was cooking. I was like, "Oh, I go to making tacos." You know, that's something my mother wanted me to make a lot sometimes for her tacos. Be feeding for that. So they were making tacos, and they came down. They was eating it, and I guess it was good because the Marlo was like, "Oh, it's just good," and stuff like that. And they had a life coach, and Marlo realized that yes, we understand, Marlo. You never been a mother, you never birthed anything, so we all understand that it was hard. The only thing we didn't really like is that. You just say you kicked the boys out, and he was a blasé attitude with it. It's like, girl, you know they had a hard life. So for you to just kick them out like that, and everything, everybody was like, oh, nobody think you was the worst of you, but how you handle it was messed up. But we understand that you didn't have the tools either. So we understood you, Marlo. We just say like how you went about it, and that's the part we didn't like. Especially when you know how these boys went through with they abandonment their mom and going to jail and stuff like that. So that's the issue I had. And then you on top of that being messy and being the way you are and always use your childhood as a clutch excuse to explain your behavior. That's how I was saying, Marlo, this season I won't give you a chance.
No, we're not
going to pick a thing again. I'm not giving them more chances. I told CFC, was like, listen, you go all the Marlo. I said, listen, I'm trying to give her a chance, but I'm giving her a chance this season. But they have a life coach. They would talk about mission statements and how you hold by his mission statements and work on it. And she had the boy for like 3 years and everything. And I was like, oh, that's nice. I said, you know what? I do feel like this humble Marlo a little bit with the boys. And you can tell they really do like Joy being there with their Monty. So how you feel about that scene?
I think it was good. I think it was good they had that life coach there, especially for them boys. Shit, I'm sure any mother out here under the sound of my voice, Tracy, for sure, you know, that's like raising young boys. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, like Marlo said, she didn't have all the tools. She was raised from the era that all of us was raised from. Like, God damn it, you do what I say, and you don't ask no fucking questions. It's gentle parenting. Excuse me. The gentle parenting shit is hard because that's something that I practice in my house as well. But I am glad that she realized that she was wrong for that and that she wants to do better. Because it's a difference between just apologizing and just going over like it ain't nothing, you know. But CM, me too. I like Marlo. I don't know why. Because I feel like she's a bitch, but I like her though. I like her style. I like the way she fucking dressed. The bitch is funny as hell. She even sounds funny when she fucking talk. Like she's somebody I want to go on vacation and have drinks with. She just seemed like she cool as hell. I like the bitch, but I don't know why. Because at the same time, I see why people don't like her. I absolutely see why it has been plenty of times you could have got fucking drugs. Like child, that once when her and Nene got into it, that is something that will forever live in my memory, child. When they got into it years and years ago, you remember she had that race in them hills, and Marlo was damn near like trying to buck up to her, fight her, and that's when I was like, this bitch. But then again, I didn't like it then either. But I'm glad that she recognized and that she's getting the help they need because you know, hey, most black people for sure will just put shit on the rug and keep on going like it's nothing.
Nothing happening. No.
Yeah, and she's doing this shit on TV for other people to see. So they can see it's okay, you know.
Yeah, nobody gonna have the tools at all. Nobody gonna have 100% tools. Nobody gonna be perfect, and everything. And it's like, we understand that. And we do understand that you need a break at time. Not kick the boys out because you could just do whatever you want, but sometimes you don't understand.
That was
Some
the case.
mothers and regular mothers don't even get time to have breaks. So
if that was the case, I'd have kicked y'all cousin KJ out. Fixing them money. He can kick off right now. Okay? Oh, yeah.
So that was a good scene. But the only thing about that, I said, Marlo, that earrings was heavy. You guys are heavy, baby. That earring is big. I didn't what's up with y'all?
Some big ass earrings in that confessional, though. I seen it.
It was like I celebrate Alexandre.
Mm-hmm.
Alexandre. What kind of name? Is it
Alexandra? I don't know.
Alexandra. And vaults or something like that, but it was a big earrings, and I said, and it was sitting there. I said, "Oh, girl, your ears is heavy."
But you know what? Some earrings that are like that, they're really lightweight. They could be like made of real thin tin or something. I seen that though, and the only reason why I thought that is because I see her earlobes like drooped, like it was heavy. Because that's the first thing I see. I said, God damn, there's some big ass fucking earrings. And I looked at the earlobes, and it looked like they was pulling down. But then again,
it was lightweight. Yes, it was big, was light.
They were nice though. They were nice.
Yes, it was nice on him, but it's like it's just so big. I said, I don't never see
a whole lot of.
So Sheree and Sonya met up. And they show the price of Sheree outfit, $274. I said,
"Get the fuck out of here! Get the shit." You know.
You think in my freaking thing, I will work my hard ass money to try to support some $274 job. That look good on her, but no.
Bitch, for $274, I better get the ass included. I better get the thighs included. Bitch, I better get the arms included, and I want that ponytail on top.
I would get the ass. I can just throw the ass away.
I mean, as soon as I put the pants on, that shit better plump up, and I better look like a fucking stallion. A doggone stallion, excuse me, for $274. Y'all crazy. I don't know what shit right.
Yeah, making that butt, like the plastic butt model and everything should go with
it. And you know how they had a lip plumping lip gloss? There better be some lip plumping leggings. $274. You out your mind, Sheree. Come on, you ain't gonna pay $274.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, come on now.
I say your worker people ain't gonna pay that much. For what? For that?
You never see no Kardashian workout, nothing like that. Girl, that's cute though, girl. I heard.
So then we get Courtney. But I don't know, because Sheree always brings some friends to fight on her behalf. It's like that. So we get this girl named Courtney. So Courtney is a friend of Sheree. So all the guys.
Only thing I liked about Courtney was the boots she had on.
Oh yeah, she had that boot, so she was rocking that boot coming that thing. But I would say, Courtney. Normally in people's houses, I know in my mother's house, in my apartment, you take your shoes off. So like that, right? Sonya took her shoes off when she went, and Sheree had her shoes off. But that's that Sheree didn't mind. But she was stomping them boots in the house. I said, "Girl, this is Chateau Sheree. You better take that shit."
You took it right out of my mouth. No, you're not coming up in Chateau Sheree trotting like a Clydesdale and them big, thick old roach stompers you had on, child, stomping the yard all across the floor, probably scuffing it up and everything. I thought,
she said, don't. And they was loving it. And I said, you going to tell her to take her shoes off? But I guess they went downstairs. She was okay with it. But I said, no other houses, you would have took her shoes off. Okay.
You come up in the Hampton, bitch. You gonna take them shoes off up in the Hamlin Manor, okay?
For real. So, friends of Sheree. And Courtney mentioned this issue she had with Candy. And I was like, girl.
That was not even
her issue is that she had a mutual friend. I guess Candy and her had a mutual friend that was telling Courtney that Candy was going around telling people that they are friends, which actually they're not friends and everything like that. and she kind of knew her a little bit, but they're not really friends. So I said, so girl, if Candy going around saying y'all are friends and you kind of knew her, I was like, why are you upset that you saying she was friends? And that's the end of the day, y'all was friendly and friends and like that. Or that's like that. But then again, I was like, why are you mad if y'all not friends? And she's saying it is what it is. So I said, why was that? Oh, that was the issue. Why is that the issue?
Why is that?
And then she tell everybody, oh, show Instagram, showing people on her Instagram. I was like, I don't think Candy is pressed for friends. So, girl, so why you make it seem like that Candy is some nobody and she was using your name to build a status for herself? I said, girl, we don't know who you are. So I was like, girl, why is that an issue? Because I was kind of confused. I said, so you mad if Candy was telling people that y'all are friends? When you first heard that, what were your thoughts?
First of all, like I said, you sitting up there arguing with your damn self, mama, because there was no argument in the first damn place. You mad because somebody said that Candy said that you said that y'all was friends. You see how many motherfuckers said that?
Uh-huh.
Like, you don't, that sounds stupid to me. That's what I mean when I say, like, some of these girls just want to get on here. They just want to make themselves seen and make a name for themselves. I get all that. That's cute. But girl,
exactly.
You mad because somebody said that they was friends with you and you didn't say that? She had said you said that. And so you mad at what she had said about what you had said, but you didn't actually really say that? You see how stupid that sounds?
Well,
like, girl, come on now, get your life.
Get your life. Exactly. Because I said, Courtney, so much.
I just turned my mic on, Jay. I'm sorry. She said, I'm loving the voice you're giving right now, Auntie. Is it giving seductive air?
So I was like, So I think Sheree invited Courtney to Sonya's event. So Sonya told us she had a budget for $40K. I said, okay. But she ended up spending $100K for the theme night party. I said, all right, you upgraded. That's well, at the end of the day, she upgraded with the status because that last year when she did that party for Sheree.
But see, listen.
Listen, I understand because that's my type of budget. Listen, you got food,
okay,
some food, and you got some drinks and some music. That's all we need, and some seatings. You don't need no extra stuff.
She said, I'm going to give you the same quality party that you put into She by Sheree. Okay. You was giving Party City. I'm going to give Party City. Okay. You could have wore your best She by Sheree shit.
But she definitely did upgrade it for this party.
Play with your mama. Don't play with me.
Definitely upgrade with this party. I said, yeah, she really went out. And I said, you know what? But that's how you housewife supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Y'all supposed to be gaudy and flashy and spend a lot of money. That's what y'all supposed to be, not on a budget. We didn't watch y'all to be on the budget. That's what we watch. You be on the budget. Y'all supposed to be spending. That's what housewife is. It's supposed to be expensive, lavish people who have lavish lifestyles, who under working themselves or under the who housewife of famous people who spend, splurge, and be shady. That's what we watch y'all for. We didn't watch y'all to be on the budget and give it a little low budget kind of party city type of shit. No. If that's the case, we watch our own kind doing it.
Okay, I could go to TikTok and watch a baby shower party for that.
Dude, so $100K is what you got, Allie. I said, oh, you a housewife now, girl.
You a housewife now, girl.
Well,
for 40,000 for fun. That's cute. I wish. That's cute though.
So we expect that type of numbers for y'all.
Okay, that's cute. Girl.
I was like, I don't nowhere near that. That amount.
Damn, I said that's cute, girl.
Damn. So Marla hating and everything because she said, oh, she did enjoy the spoof that Candy did, but she said, oh well, enjoy the spoof and do that because Bory's not working for you. But I said, girl, we'll lock on you under because she just got an Emmy and a Tony nomination. Her and Todd got a Tony nomination and she got an Emmy nomination. it working for her some way, shape, or form. So I don't know where you coming from, girl.
Yeah, she just had to have some kind of read. I ain't mad at you, girl. That's cute, Marlo. Marlo, what is Funky Danny even call her? Marlo Mastercard Hampton.
Yeah. He always tell that she didn't want to school campus. Cause he's still on a lot of hell. She get his money and everything to run a master class and like that. But she did say she haven't talked to Candy since New York. And I guess maybe since the reunion, because they was in New York for the reunion, right?
Oh yeah.
She said since New York. So I said, okay, since the reunion. So we didn't see Drew all this episode. But we do know Drew is in the season, and that's Drew in the end right there, right?
Drew Sidora.
Yeah. So we didn't see it, but we see Ralph. I said, how we see the husband before they see the housewives? That is messed up. Bravo, what's wrong with y'all?
Hey, that nigga whole doggone confessional and everything.
For real. So Ralph was at the party, and Sonya mentioned that Ralph RSVP. I said, how Ralph is RSVP and he's not the housewife? Where is Drew at?
This nigga gonna say, yeah, she got a lot going on at home, but I got to show up for my boy. It's his 40th,
Yeah. And then you said she's not well. I said, okay, she's not feeling well. And then she said it's a family emergency. So I said, so if she's not feeling well or family emergency, that's one. And they said both scenarios, why the hell you not on her side? Why are you over here in this party? They want to understand that you had to be home for your wife when she's not feeling well or she got a family emergency. You're a part of the family. You family emergency as well. So why are you not over there? Why are you at this party? We do know that Drew and Ralph go play their divorce, or at least somewhere towards the end, that because they had to refilm some scenes, or at least they really filmed, and then the news of her divorce came out. So they went back and filmed some confessionals and everything. So it will play out some more of her divorce in the season. So we knew that's coming. So I guess it's like a buildup of letting us know that the divorce is happening. So the fact that he just show up in the event and he's not on by Drew's side. So I would say, but why are you over here though? Nice looking out, but you still F boy as well. So you part in that category. So why are you over here? And we're gonna find out Courtney and Ralph's cousins. Now I don't know they play cousins. Everybody cousins, but they supposed to be cousins. I said, oh, okay. I guess. Oh, Drew and white chicks. Well, shoot. So you had anything to add about the Ralph being at the party? And that
why was he there and not with his wife? I mean, we know now that they was having issues, but yeah, the nigga just looked stupid. And then, like I said, when he was in confessional, yeah, she's got a lot going on right now. Her father's dying. Her right pinky tooth fell off. Her mother fell down a drain. But it's my boy's 40th. Got to be here to support him. What? Nigga, you say all that and then say you here for your boy's 40th?
Exactly.
Okay. I mean, all right. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So Kenya asks, it's an official one between Martell and Sheree, because Martell and Sheree came together. And she said, it's official? She said, oh, why are you trying to know on that? So you trying to be my sister? She said, oh yeah, sure, we dating.
Now that was getting on my nerves that Kenya kept asking too. I just felt like saying, girl, just come on out and say what you gotta say. Like, stop all this extra.
Man, why you asking? Right?
That was getting on my nerves.
Kia shaded Sheree and saying, oh, Sheree should have a spinoff of Watch Me Date These Dumb Dudes of Atlanta. I was like, that was funny. I ain't gonna front. That was funny. And also, Candy did shade at Sheree as well. She said, how you go for community service peen, which was Tyrone, for community property peen and everything. And that's that. And I said, girl, Sheree, you just take a little loss.
Sonya say, well, at least he ain't got an ankle bracelet on, so that's the upgrade.
Yeah.
I was like, the shade of it all.
And Sheree got online and saying, oh, well, coming from a girl who community puss. It's like that. So Katie said, listen, you're going on hard for someone who's giving a dick to everybody, but go off, sis. I said, oh, child. Y'all ladies going in already on Twitter.
They are the shady boots.
Like, so Marlo asked Courtney what was going on, right? So Courtney gave her the rundown, and Marlo said, "Good, okay, I'm not in the middle of it. Yes, you're not in the middle of it, but you ask yourself to be. You putting yourself in the middle, so all that stuff like that." So then we get to see what Candy and Courtney shall.
Baby.
We almost done with Atlanta, y'all. Then we go to Summer House. So we got that scene, and then we got Monietta, Kenya, and Sheree. Let's do that first before we go to Candy and Courtney. So Monietta told Sheree that, we heard that Martell is dipping down with somebody else in Atlanta. So Sheree said, where she at? And she said, they don't know about it. So she called herself a Ferrari in a confessional. I said Ferrari with no gas.
Girl, Ferrari with the kill switch on it, because y'all ain't paid the doggone car note.
For real.
Ferrari that can't go nowhere.
Okay, girl, you ain't going anywhere. You just sit
Ferrari
there.
with 4 flats.
Ferrari for what, girl? Okay. So then Kenya, I said, Kenya, you don't have to tell her that. I said, Kenya, listen, the messages got deleted. You don't need to worry about it. You got the man, the Rolling Tony, whatever his name is, and let it be.
There was no
gas. No gas. Exactly. Oh yeah, we will get to that because I'm gonna react that scene too. What Courtney doing? So we're gonna react that because I ain't no clout chased. I said, girl,
listen, when I seen that. That's the kind of shit right there. And I feel, Candy, that's the kind of shit that's going to pull me out of my character. When you bobbing in my face like that, like you trying to check me, that for sure is going to take me out of my character.
Sure. Baby, my man, Kitty face. Stay trying,
Candy. Like, and Lil Mama just came out and said, Tiny said, don't let the music fool you. Candy will get active with you now. I believe she will.
Yeah,
I have no doubt Candy will get active with their ass. The way that little girl Courtney kept bopping up at her, it's like, I'm not a clout chaser. I'm not this. So why are you so goddamn mad? Because somebody said they're not friends with you. I can't even get the shit right because it's stupid.
It was funny. So Kenya told Sheree about Marlo not Marlo. Damn, Marlo ain't dipping down like that. Martell slid in her DMs, and she said, "Well, show me." She said, "I just want to, I said, "Girl, you could have just showed her.
Right? You could have just showed her, yeah.
Showed her. Yeah, no messages. Yeah. Say, let's know that he deleted the messages and everything." So that's that. That was that. So Sonya was sitting there. She was in the middle between Candy and Courtney. So I said, "Okay, what's going on?" She said, "No, I was just like, because it was brought to me, like it was brought to me that you had a friend that came to me that we were you said I was friends with you, and I wanted to know, and I was friends with you because they didn't know you like that as friends." So Katie said, "Girl, I just asked and say, listen, I know Dina, I know her, and I was asking, I don't know you. Who is she?" She said, "Well, that's when it came to me and everything because I just don't do that because I'm not that person like that because I never said I was friends with you. You said you were friends and we don't know each other and everything." And I was saying all that head flipping and all this, and I was like, "Girl, you doing the most." She said, "Girl, all I asked that I don't know you." So when she said, "Yeah, but that's not come to me because that's not what shared to me because it was shared to me. They say you were friends." So I said, "Girl, it's not that serious." So Sonya said, "Listen, I know you expect me and everything, but you did come with the energy." So Candy said, "You came with the energy. What's all this energy coming from?" She said, "No, I ain't giving no energy because I just like to know whatever's come to me and everything." And she said, "But you giving me all this energy." So Sonya said, "Yes, you giving her energy." She said, "Okay, you know what? Yes, I will apologize because thank you for telling me because I apologize because I will be a bigger woman because that's not what said to me and everything because I let you know because I'm not a person like that and I will apologize. I'll be a big person and everything, but I let you know. And I'm like, clout chasing.
Yeah, that bobblehead would have got her bop.
And I was listen.
Even Candy was like, "What is all this? Like, what is this energy?" She's like, "I'm just letting you know." Well, I'm just letting you know. Big ostrich neck ass heifer. If you don't sit you and your neck down somewhere.
No, she would do all this neck and shoulders and head flipping, and I'm not clout chasing.
Yeah, she was with it. I don't blame Candy. Candy was like, "Girl, with my pistol, I will shoot you in your pinky toe up in Harlem Nights. Heifer, don't try me."
And she
Okay.
said, girl,
You better
did I
ask
say
Slick.
you
I
were a
will
clout
shoot you.
chaser? Did I say you were a clout chaser? You know, Candy squeak her voice, she get louder. She said, I never said you were a clout chaser. She said, well, I'll let you know that clout chaser. I said, girl, you probably was clout chaser because you coming up
Yes.
to Candy. You know, Candy's a big name. So you was clout chasing.
And then for her to just loudly say, calm down. I was like, whoa. Let's not get bopped in the throat now.
This bitch. And I said, oh, Candy.
Oh my God.
And I said, you know what? I want Candy to headbutt some bitch because
I wanted to.
Years.
Please,
Like,
please do. Let's just see what happens.
Oh, well. Sure. I was like, oh, that. And I don't clout
But
shit.
you know what? Candy was on her speak on it. Did you see Candy speak on it?
I did not see it.
Okay, well, Candy said on her speak on it, there's this thing that they have. It's called I can't remember. It's a key word that they have whenever basically somebody is the mark for that scene to be the person that's the who the drama is focused on. And Candy said she realized that when Sonya said to Courtney, yeah, when you and I had the conversation the other day, you said blah 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 blah. Candy says that normally that when that happens in Housewives, that it's I forgot what she called it, but it's basically you're the bait. They had already had a previous conversation, and so Candy was going to be the person that they were going to come at. Yeah, she was going to be the bait that they come at, so to cause drama and to cause a scene so they can have something to record, so they can have that TV moment. And Candy said again, she realized that when Sheree said that to Courtney. That's why Candy said her face kind of turned to the side and she looked puzzled. She said that's when it dawned on her that she was the bait for that moment, and it pissed her off. And that's why she got even more pissed off, because she felt like, oh, y'all bitches got me. Like I didn't know I was going to be the bait, because she says that normally, you know, she would know who's going to be the bait. You know what I mean? Like they would already have had a conversation. So she knows who was going to be, but she didn't know that she was going to be the bait at that time. And so that pissed her off. And she said that's what set her off even more, knowing that this bitch Courtney had already knew that she was going to come at her with all this steam and all this smoke. So she did that shit on purpose.
For real. Oh, I got it. Now it makes sense. Because I was like, it came out of nowhere. And I said that was a dumb, petty thing to come at the Candy for. That she said you were friends. Like,
yeah, she wanted her to get pissed off. That was the whole point.
Yeah, and I ain't clickbait. And it was so funny. Marlo was sitting here.
Marlo, when I tell you she was ear hustling, baby, she was ear hustling. Her whole ear was about to fall up in somebody's drink. Is deep. What was she doing, Miss? What she doing, Miss? What her ear, Mizzle? Is that an ear? That's an ear, Mizzle. I can't hear you, but I hear you, but I hear everything you say.
I was like, go ahead, Marlo. You better eavesdrop. Because Marlo was like,
he said, you better eavesdrop. I can hear, but I can't hear, but I'm hearing everything you see. Around here. Nothing y'all talking about.
Marlo was like, I was like, go ahead, Marlo.
Her and that little Bob was just listening.
I had a head clap chase.
Yeah, she'd have got baby. She'd have got her bell rocked.
They always activated that party. Chill. They go
and all that brown liquor that was flowing through there too. I was like, yeah, I don't think that's.
I said, your girls turn this party out. You better turn me out.
Okay.
Playing.
Somebody better get shot in the pinky toe.
But that was Atlanta Housewives, y'all. It was over out for the first one, but you know, we still got one more, and we're gonna give you a full one for that one, and we get up to here.
Child, it's Martha's Vineyard, girl.
It is good, and Martha's Vineyard was also good too. It's a lot of good, but it was also good, and we will get into that. Hold on, let me show the thing. So I got the peoples.
A piece of interesting that I feel stupid because I didn't know that. Honestly, I learned from Sir Neil about like the first Black Beach and all that. And I didn't know that, you know, the inkwell was on Martha's Vineyard, and you know where the black people used to go to for, you know, whatever, spring break or summertime or whatnot. I thought that was interesting to me. I didn't know that. But that was cool.
Yes, it was good history. I didn't know that either. And I was like, so we got Summer House Martha's Vineyard. It's already another Summer House franchise thing on Bravo, but it's like mostly a mixed cast or all white cast. So we got the Summer House Monsters venue was mostly a black venue. It's all black cast. So that's why I call it Black Entertainment Bravo, because it's 2 black shows. I was like, okay, back to back. So this is the first season, first episode, Not Your Mama's Vineyard. So this is the cast so far, and then we're going to get into the storyline. Amir in the top right, we had the picture with the name. So when we say Amir, we see the people's names, y'all know the picture who we referring to. So we got Amir right there. Amir is biracial. He's half black and half black Lebanese. He grew up in his Lebanese family. So you know that is, he grew up most of his white side of the family. He don't know none of his black side because he don't know his father.
And he's from Austin, Texas. You know, just got to throw that out there real quick. Austin, Texas.
And yes, we do got to say, Amir is easy on the eyes. Yes, he is. He's
very handsome.
He is very handsome. But I could tell he gave it a little F-boy tease as well, because when Jordan mentioned that she was celebrating, he turned off real quick. That's an old child. Oh.
Yes, me too, Jay. She said she team Milo the dog. She team Milo the dog,
right? And yeah, Milo is the cast member, and I did not realize he was in the picture, because I was looking at when we did the phone one last week. I did not notice that Milo. Oh wait, it's not on this one. So he was in the picture, and I said, "Oh, the dog is there."
I have been pissed. I'm sorry. I was on Jasmine's side. We'll get to that.
Yes, I agree with Jasmine too.
I was on her side.
But I still was on Jasmine's side. We'll get to that. I was on her side, because I was like, you don't bring no dog in no house of black people. And that's
hell no.
And then you'll clean the freaking dog hair either. Child, we're not having that. So Amir wants to come in this vineyard to learn his black heritage. I said, I don't know, gonna get that from here, but I guess
not from these Negroes
like that. We did Jason Light. So when we get to him, we introduce him. But Jason Light also is another good-looking guy. You know, light brights. He got a nice body. I see his Instagram. He has a door and everything. But Jason Light, he didn't come there yet. But we did know his bio. He's like to be the counselor of the group, but he also in the center of drama. I said that's the oxymoron. You can't be a counselor in the center of drama.
Okay, come on now. That don't make no sense.
That don't make no sense.
What did
right? So we got Princeton next to him, and Princeton is the gay guy and everything. He is in a relationship and everything, because he check his Instagram. He's in a relationship, but he is an activist. He does speak, and I can see that how he speaks in the thing. And you know what? Bravo, you shady. All that figure organs, the Melanie and everything when he's speaking everything. Like, something. He trying to get something. I was like, what they trying to play Princeton like that for? And he was speaking facts, but y'all trying to play him.
They did. They was wrong for that.
Yes. So then we get Jordan. Jordan, hold up. Yeah.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Jordan, Bria, Jasmine, and Shanice were all Playboy Club bunnies. Mm-hmm. So I said, oh, so you guys are accolades together? Okay. And Jordan and Jasmine are like sister cousins. They grew up.
Jordan is pretty. She's an Amazon. Super tall, got legs for days.
Uh-huh.
An original girl, ain't got no surgeries or nothing.
For real.
She's real
so I think good. Jordan is really good. Then we got Bria. Bria and Jasmine like the prissy girls.
I don't like Bria.
Like Bria's like she came with a dog and everything. That's emotional support dog. And I said, listen, I work in a builder services, ESA animals. You gotta have documentation, because I was Jasmine. I said, what's the documentation? Real quick, let me see. You got to put a lot of documentation. You go bring this dog, because everybody can say that.
And then you know what? That's another thing, though. People confuse the two. It's a difference between an emotional support animal and a service animal.
Service animal, yeah.
An emotional support animal, you don't have to. They're not necessarily legally allowed to be into places. Service animals are legally allowed to be in places with people when they need to do different services, but emotional support, baby, you don't. That just says that's your emotional support animal. That's all that says. That's all that says. We do those all the time. They don't mean nothing. It's up to the establishment's discretion if they allow said animal. Girl, no.
And you have to provide documentation.
Exactly. Like where your letter at? Shit.
Yeah, it's like that. But also we find out that Bria dated this guy in Germany, a nice little white guy named Simon, and they dated, and she moved to Germany.
See,
So that,
that's what I need. Me an international sugar daddy.
that sugar daddy. Yes, we didn't get Shanice, but Shanice was also one of the club bunnies, right? And Shanice and I think Jordan are cool with each other because I think Jordan was driving to the place and Shanice and Jordan was on the phone together. So like that. Shanice coming later. Nick is like, he's like the prima donna because he had a closet full of extensive wardrobe, and his wardrobe looked like a country club wardrobe with a little, the little sweater neckties and a little
ass Carlton
and all that stuff like that. Yes,
a little Carlton,
a country club, and that's what it is.
Yeah,
Mexican guy, but yes, he's that.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but
he's mine.
I'd take a hood club over a country club anytime.
Yes, and then we get Jasmine, who was like a single chick that turned married. She's act like she got all the freaking answers in the world. Like she just doing the most.
Kappas, yes. You can tell a Kappa nigga. You can
a Kappa. Yeah.
You can tell them niggas that are Kappas. They're straight pretty boys, stuck up pretty boys. And what's crazy, half of them think they pretty boys, but they look ugly. It's like just because you a Kappa don't make you handsome, baby. That just gives you the title.
Exactly.
That don't get. Come on now.
Yes, Nick is a Kappa, and also his friend Alex is a Kappa. Ooh, let me get this band in there, but tossing the names off.
She said he reminds me of my ex Christoph.
Yeah,
Christoph sounds like an asshole name.
So we gotta get the names. We'll put the names back on it. So next to Jasmine is her husband Silas. Silas from Liberia. Silas is an alpha, and he also in the military, and they are married, and they'll be married for like 3 months. It's like that. So I was like, okay. We did not get some Marie Thomas because she's coming later. So when she come up, we introduce some more, and then we get Alex Tyree. We find out Alex Tyree. They ain't say much about him, but we do know he's John Legend's cousin. But that joke that Jasmine did, thought she was funny, tickled me because I said, "Girl, you thought that joke was funny." Because I did. Yeah, we get to that in a minute when she said it. Because I said, and I was cracking up at her, not what she said. Because I said, "Girl, what? Okay, it didn't land there. You thought it landed, but okay, girl, go off with your little laugh.
Go off."
And Alex is a Kappa. Silas and Princeton is an alpha. It's like that. So, all right, y'all. So they're gonna be 15 days at the Vineyard. So about 2 weeks. 2 weeks in a day. It's everything. And Jasmine is the host. So Jasmine, I think Jasmine Silas is a host. But Jasmine is like the more of a host than Silas. And Silas just trickling along.
Silas is just there.
For real. And the only way you get to the Vineyard is by boat, plane, and helicopter. I said, oh, that's fancy. Okay. All right. So Jasmine and Silas been married only for 3 months. I'm about to say 3 years. I said not that long. 3 months. We find out Prince's attorney. He also is an activist. And him and Silas were alpha. Child, listen, don't hate me, y'all. That handshake, the alpha that Silas and Princeton did, looked like they were jerking each other off. I don't know what the hell they were doing because they was like,
that's called the grip. I'm an alpha angel, which they're the little sisters to the alphas. We're the non-Greek, but yeah, it's called the grip. It's a secret handshake that each fraternity or sorority has, right?
Yes.
But the same thing, though. And I said this. Did I say this? I think I said this in a post that I tweeted. Like when I was in college, the fraternities and sororities were like fucking gangs. Like it was a trip. It was not like what I seen on A Different World at Hillman and what I thought my experience at college would be. Like they was like real live organized gangs, you know? Mm-hmm. But yeah, what they were doing was called the grip. But yeah, if you don't know what they're doing, it's like, nigga, why is y'all up hugged up close like that? And what's going on?
I said, what the fuck is that? I was like, they had each other's hands in their pants and they just jerked each other real quick and got a quick climax.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is that? And Jana was laughing at me because I was saying, what the hell? They was
You already know, Jay. Jay said they were, yeah, especially the alphas and the omegas. The alphas and the omegas, they were like gangs. The AKs and the deltas, they were, I don't know, the colleges I went to. I went to one college 1 year, another college year and a half, both HBCUs.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the image that I had in my head of how Hillman was on a different world and the reality of going to an HBCU were two totally different things. Totally different things. Mama was a Delta and gave me a choice between Delta and study abroad. I studied in the Netherlands. Boom.
Boom.
That's it.
That's it.
Simple as that.
But that handshake was weird to me. And I do know they do have secret handshakes, and they got nicknames that they cannot tell anybody else but between the people they own fraternity.
Yeah, right. That's why I won't say too much, because even though I'm not active in it, I still don't want to cause no drama with nobody. Like, y'all leave girl alone, okay?
But it was funny to me. I said, ew. Because she was laughing at me, because I said, that looks stupid. But okay. So, hold up. Oh, Jasmine said the relationship was rocky at first, but now they are close. She's close. Yeah, she's no. Princeton said that. Princeton said his relationship with Silas was rocky at first, but now they're close and they're good buddies. I said, I'll try to understand why. And I think I know, but they didn't say it. But I said, okay, I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. But I think Rockies was rocky at first with you, and then y'all became cool. But, you know, they didn't say nothing, so I'm going to keep it like that. So, Shanice recommended Bria to be coming on the trip. We didn't see Shanice yet, but, you know, Shanice is over there next to Bria. And so Bria came with her dog Milo. So Jasmine was like, hold up. Everybody, the Milo's a thing. And he said, what's going on? She said, this is my emotional support dog and everything. And I was like that, because Jasmine was like, just like me. I said, girl, what you bring the dog here for? This is a vacation.
And not only around here. If she at least would have given her a heads up, I think that would have been different. But when she came in, just so like almost like, oh well, she here, just deal with it. That would have pissed me off. Like, wait a minute, I could have at least made some accommodations, maybe had a kennel or something for her, or I don't know, just been prepared for it in some sort of way mentally, especially if you're somebody like me that does not live with animals on a regular basis. It's gonna bother me to now have to be around a dog for 2 weeks.
For real, exactly. That is true. Because you should let some people know, because somebody could be allergic.
Yeah, not saying that you can't do it. At least give somebody a heads up so they can be prepared for it.
At least tell the host that you can bring the dog, but you bring the dog and that's it. But I do know that as everybody was holding the dog and everything, the dog that Milo was really hyped for was Amir. He was licking Amir, everything off. I said, Amir, that dog overboard.
He wanted to hump Amir.
Yes, I said, Milo, calm down. Like everybody hold him, he wasn't on that hype. But when Amir hold him, he was on like Amir, like no problem. I said, okay. Milo got his little taste. Sure. But Milo, like, well, Jasmine going off about Bria and her dog. Milo said, why I'm in this? Like he was needy. And I ain't doing anything. Why I'm in this?
See there? Why y'all put me in this?
Milo living his best life, and he get his name on. And
I'm over here minding my business, and y'all put me in there. See how y'all do me?
Sure. But yes, so Bria, Jasmine, and Shanisa joining with club buddies, Playboy club buddies. I said that was freaking proud of saying that. I said, okay.
It was. All right, you was a Hugh Hefner hoe. Congratulations. Congratulations.
But man, I said, okay, I wouldn't be so quick to be proud of saying that, but okay. So Bria is married to Simon for 3 to 4 months. So no, I said they're married, but they boyfriend and girlfriends. Because I could have sworn I thought she said she was married, but she said no, she booed up. So they boyfriend and girlfriends. They're not married. So that was my mistake. Because I could have sworn she said she was married. But,
Jasmine and Silas?
No, Bria. I thought she said she was married to Simon, but Jasmine and Simon the only one married.
Oh, okay.
In the relationship. Because I could have sworn she said she was. That's why I said, oh, she married. But she said she didn't know. So Jasmine was telling Bria, we got some guys in the house. We got some Alex. We got some Amir. We got some Nick and everything. She said, no, I'm booed up. So Jasmine confession said, "Oh, because normally we always have a guy, and it's hard to keep up with the guys that she always has around. So I'm not surprised a couple of months that she will be like Simon who." I said, "Oh,
And that's your homegirl. She wrong for that.
oh, okay, Jasmine. We see where you coming from. Okay,
Let's see what kind of friends you are.
for real, shoot." So Jordan and Jasmine are sister cousins. So I said, "Okay, cool. We'll see how that goes." So Nick and Alex came in, and they're all Kappas. And I think Silas or Preston saying that the Kappas, they did the pretty boys and all that like that. And I say yes, Alex is a pretty guy. And Nick, he's into himself because Nick bio said that he want a wife that has a skincare routine like him and keep up with his Jonas's. And I guess that's what he said. I said, oh, okay. All right. What you guys say? So far, any first thoughts about the people that we introduced already?
My bad, I had to go yell at my son so real quick. That damn Jasmine, I was feeling her at first, but again, towards the end, I just wasn't feeling her as much. Jordan, I like Jordan. I think that they're gonna give her a hard time, and they're gonna give her a hard time, and I hate that they're gonna give her a hard time. I think they're gonna give her a hard time just because she's a beautiful girl. She don't give a damn, and I feel like maybe Silas has a little bit of jealousy. I don't know why, but there's something that he has against Jordan in some kind of way. Jasmine is messy as hell. She's messy. I don't like that. She messy as hell. And another thing, I don't like how Amir. I mean, I get it because let me take that back. I do get that because these men ain't shit. Amir is basically already trying to take claim over Jordan.
Yeah.
Like she's mine. You know how bro code goes. You know what I'm saying? If I call dibs first, like. And the other dude, I forgot his name, the one in the bottom corner, he was like, okay, bro, like, all right. But you see more as the episode progresses, Amir is looking for love right now. I mean, not love. He's looking like to do something and get in the bank something right now. Because when what Jordan says later on about being celibate, and the other dude is like, he thinks that's beautiful and all that.
Alex thought it was beautiful, yes.
Alex, that's his name. He was like, that's beautiful. I like that. Amir was like, oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. I said, oh, they ain't gonna work there.
Like, see, exactly. But you already staking claim to a female that you, little do you know, y'all probably ain't got shit in common.
Oh, well. And then people already, it's on his Instagram. If you follow his Instagram, it's already on his pin thing that it shows a chick that he's with. So,
see,
she's like
this. He ain't ish.
Mm-hmm. So I said, I don't know when it was filmed, but I said, it'd be crazy coming in here and act like you was a whole kind of horn dog when you have a whole relationship at home. But you should do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And if you was just playing it up for the TV like you was single, but you really had a girlfriend, you ain't ish as well.
Mm-hmm.
You double ain't ish.
For real. So Alex says he's not a drinker and he's a vegan. I said, okay, you better go vegan. You eat slutty vegans? Yeah,
Oh, I want to try slutty vegan so bad.
Yeah, I want to try it too. I said, look, they got a promo, so I'm going to see what the hell it is. So Nick has extensive clothes collection, and he showed his little country club clothes. I said, oh, that's cute. Okay. All right. So we get him there. It introduced that, yes, he had black Lebanese. He misses black history, and he was raised by a Lebanese family. So I said, yes, it's not surprising that he will have of this and not of this. Because he's mostly known this. So
yep.
And he don't know his history like that. I said, I don't know who history lesson you go get it from over here, but you need to go find your other side of the family and find out what's going on.
At this point, he said he didn't get his first fade until he was 24.
Yes, when he was
dang, that's crazy.
Because he said his hair was messed up.
Yep, his mama used to cut his hair, buzz cut, one cut all the way around. I'd be mad as hell.
Well, they go to college acting like that, and then he. What we not gonna do, Amir? We not doing this. Yes, you easy on the eyes, but we not gonna believe that you get $50 or $100, 50 or 100 people in your DMs every day. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
When I heard him say that, I was like, oh, that's cute. He lying, but that's cute. I'll give you maybe 5-10 a day. But 150 to 200, boy, if you don't.
You don't get no 50 to 100.
Boy.
And one of the chicks that you paraded on Instagram, that's one of the chicks.
You ain't Michael B. Jordan now.
That's messy. It's all the people, and 50 will do 100 people DMs a day was all women.
That's cute, though. That's cute.
Was it all women? Because I know.
Miss.
Let's see. Let's what's in your DMs real quick. You know, entertain the DMs, or you just leave them.
Slide up in something you ain't had no.
50 to 100 a day is not all women. I'm telling you that.
You better preach it and you better say it.
Yo, freaking Benzino, who's long no neck having ass motherfucker. They ask people coming to his DMs. No, you. Chill. Hey, Benzino told you, I'm not that. I would say, listen, yeah, some of the people, don't get me wrong, some people in the community be doing too much. Listen, they know they'll rock with you. Then why are you on the DM trying to harass them for? Listen, but that's a different story. But yeah, we're not doing that in there. Yes,
come on.
God, but you're not getting no 50, 100 a day. Come on now.
I thought that was cute though. I was like, oh, he just sitting up that line. Like I said, I give you 5 to 10, maybe even 20, but not no 150 to 200, baby. That's just a lie.
Sure, when I say celebrity, so what's you? I know he do real estate, so I don't know, but that's not. Yeah, that's not.
I take that back though. If he on his page doing some of that what doing, showing everything, some old OnlyFans type content, maybe, because 4 is laying it low and spreading it wide, child.
Yeah, he's showing his pussy and everything.
Baby.
Get peed on and everything. I said, 4, you just take it loose, huh?
4 is doing way too much.
So Silent said Jordan is a party friend. I said, oh, this is what we doing. Y'all just judging this girl like for nothing. Okay.
Oh, for nothing. Yeah. I don't like that.
Okay. So Jordan mentioned she's the 4th Black Playmate of the year, and she was the last. I said,
okay, save the best for last.
What they give you?
Right, what you get some cookies?
I said, what kind of accolades of a Playmate of the year give you?
Congratulations. You was a Hugh Hefner hoe.
Well, Hugh Hefner hoe. Like, okay.
Congratulations.
I say go to Jordan. So we did get Mariah. Now, I don't know why Mariah is not on the cast list in this picture lineup. I don't know. I just didn't realize. And Simon's not on the picture lineup either. He does come to House later on, too. So I don't know why Mariah is not on it, because I thought Summer Marie was Mariah, but I said, no, they don't look. Summer Marie don't look like Mariah. So I said, they 2 different people. So Mariah in there, so I get her picture because I ain't want to find her picture. But Mariah has a unique voice. Me and Jasmine met in car. We high five and everything, and I was like, "Oh, we'll beat this girl ass because I don't know if bitch will high five me." But then we came through. Oh my god! And we became best friends together. And I said, "Ooh, let me stop because I got the lightest voice anyway. I got that deep voice, but damn, freaking."
I'm not gonna lie, the ignorance, the pure ignorance in me was waiting for her to be like, for her to reveal something about herself. But I was like, Mo, you just being really ignorant right now. She just has a deep voice that, I had to check myself on that. Like, Mo, you being real fucking ignorant right now. Like, that was stupid of you to even think that. But she did sound a little, it was giving Joanna, man.
And she's a beautiful woman, but I did not expect that voice to come out of her. I was like,
she's gorgeous. Yeah, when she hopped up on that screen, I was like, did I hit the wrong button? What was that? Oh damn, that's her voice. Oh shit, I thought I hit the Dolby slow it down or something. I thought
that was like a slow motion button.
Right, I thought it was chopped and screwed for a minute.
So CM said they get better pay and more opportunities. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But she was hyped for that. Okay. So Amir want Jordan. Yes, like you said, he staked his claim to Jordan. And I said, you claim her already? I said, oh, she a property? I don't know. We ain't doing that. So then we find out Nick slid into Jordan's DMs. But she said his thing was whack, so she put him into what, unrestricted or restricted.
She just left it on red. No, she said eventually, yeah, she blocked him because she got tired of him talking to himself in his DMs and hearting her pictures and liking her Instagram stories. But why? This is what irritated me though. You post a picture or you post something on IG or Instagram to get the likes, to get the comments, to get all of that. But now that somebody's doing it that you don't like, you want to block? I didn't get that part. Because trust me, I have people that like my stuff too that I don't necessarily, I wouldn't say I don't like them, but like what else are you posting it for? Aren't you posting it for somebody to like it?
That's what I'm saying. Throwing thirst traps and stuff like that.
I mean, just call me old. I call me old, but I thought that was the whole reason why you posted it was for somebody to like it. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. I thought that was stupid that she was mad at him. I'm like, mad for what?
Okay, so they was at the dinner table. This is their first dinner table. Bria had her dog at the table. I said, girl, that's disrespectful.
Oh my God.
Okay, girl, you want to have your dog there. So that's what he said. He meant she get 50 to 100 days from women in his DMs. I said, okay, I don't believe that. So here goes the first prompt for Jasmine. So everybody sitting down trying to have a dinner and eating. She said, so guys, y'all in the vineyard. So what y'all want from the vineyard and what's your opportunities that you want from the vineyard and everything? So Mia mentioned that he wanted to learn his heritage and his Black heritage. He hoping he can get there and all stuff like that. So Jasmine said, yes, I've been every year and everything like that. Got a lot of stuff. So Mariah said, girl, stop playing. You want to be twice. I said, girl, you capping. You want to be in the vineyard twice. She want to be all the damn time. You want to be in the vineyard twice.
She tried to make it seem like I'm here all the time.
Yeah, like
we're here to be here.
Twice. I said, I hear that. I said, just shut your finger.
Girl, bye.
Girl, bye, Jasmine. Get out of here. Stop overstanding. So that's what Preston mentioned about his Black. He don't like the term Black excellence because how they put the term out, they put it seem like it got to be that high echelon. You got to make these figures and all that like that. But he feel like Black excellence could be somebody who's a hardworking person who raised their children.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I say, you know what, he is right because they do.
That is right.
That's like, yes, Black excellence could be a lot of things, not just to be what the white supremacy and white people define it what Black excellence is. And I said like that. But I would say I did like how they try to make it like he was doing long-winded and making all that organ noises and everything. Don't try to play Preston like that. Chill. But he did say he liked to say what's on his mind at times. But he did on Instagram, he said he don't always say what's on his mind. Mm-hmm. But he wish he said what's on his mind most of the time because they can't take his mouth. You can't take my mouth. You know. So good. So Jasmine was judging Bria. I don't want to say what's your take on this. Jasmine was judging Bria and said, "Oh, she going to move around overseas to be with somebody in Germany and everything else like that." And I said, "That's too fast." Everything. I said, "Girl, did you marry someone in 3 months?" So why are you judging her when y'all both are fast?
Not only that, why the hell do you care? Is that man doing any of the important F's in your world, feeding you, financing you, or effing you? No. So why you care about what she do? And that's number one. Number two, really, this needs to be number one. What kind of friends are y'all?
Exactly.
Y'all don't seem like y'all friends. Like when she got, which I get, because Bria had the dog all everywhere, and the dog was pooping all in the yard and all in the pool and stuff, and you know, her and Mariah trying to have a meeting or whatnot, and they can't even have a meeting because of dog hair everywhere. Like, I get that. I'd have been a little irritated with that too. And so the way they got into an argument, and the way she was sitting up there talking to Preston, and when Jasmine was talking to Preston and Bria was laying on the couch and she didn't know that she was right there and she called her talking shit about her. I thought that was
Preston let her talk shit when she knows she was sitting right there. I said, Preston
didn't even know.
Just messy. You didn't know she was sitting right there. You just walked in the room. You didn't see her on the couch.
But the way the way she was laying on the couch, though, I could see she couldn't see her, and really she didn't pay attention, because if you looked over there, you could have seen at least the top of her bun, or somebody was laying on the couch. But she didn't pay no attention. She just went right in and started talking shit, and then the girl was like, "Oh, when did you get here? What is that?" I was like,
yeah, fake ass hair. I said,
"You being nasty."
Oh, when you get here, girl, what is that?
When did you get here? I was like, "Oh, if that ain't messy."
You just talked smack shit about her just 5 minutes ago, and Princess saw it. He was snacking it because he liked the drama, and then you sitting and listening to her, and she said, "This is one of the fakest." I said, "I know that's right for you, because that was just
that was."
So Mariah said, "I got a son named Milo."
At least the dog, right?
That she didn't hear the dog though. Exactly, she hit the dog. That's the dog saying, "Why am I in it?" So that was minding my business, girl.
The dog ain't because the dog wanted her to get caught. The dog said, "I'm gonna sit right here and be right quiet so this heifer can get caught shit about mama."
For real, and I do agree. If you have your dog in there, you gotta clean with the dog and clean the hair.
Yes.
Couch and stuff like that. And the dog is in the couch and stuff. You need to clean it up. Come on now. They gave you a chance to bring the dog, but you need to be considerate. So don't get upset when people trying to come after you. Now, how Jasmine Day came at you, yes, the tone was messed up. But what she was saying is not messed up because she was right. You didn't let her know. Yep. And you didn't clean up the dog. Like when you getting mad, she make it seem like she said, "Oh, everybody hell." Nobody said they hate your dog. They just said they didn't like that you not cleaning up your dog, and you just didn't tell her. You should have gave her a notice.
A heads up.
A heads up. Well, so I was like that. So she had a son in my Milano and everything, and I was singing my own shirt and all stuff like that. That's good. So they started playing Truth and Dare and Drinking and all stuff like that. Whatever. Most of them was Dare because people don't like the truth because that's what it is. So they asked Mia Dare to kiss someone, and so he kissed Jordan hand. They asked Alex. Alex kissed Jordan and everything, and they asked Mariah to give Nick a lap dance. So Nick was all excited. But I said, Nick, who the fuck will give you a lap dance with your legs crossed like that? You said with your legs crossed like thinking, what the hell is that? You put a papa? No, open your damn legs.
He probably kept them crossed because he was probably getting hard.
Oh yeah, because he was like this.
That could have been a reason. He was like, let me keep them together.
Yes.
So my boy don't peek out.
And then she didn't do nothing. She came and go, bah, bah, bah. And then went back in the car. I was like, what the hell? Said, girl, that's not no lap dance. He didn't even sit on the lap. They were trying to get Mariah to open up, and they didn't realize that they failed because she didn't open up. I was like, Mariah, don't be a prude like girl. I was like, girl. I said, first of all, she can't give you a lap dance with the legs like that. And then she didn't give you a lap dance. She did a little quick little, and that's it. I said, girl, that's not a lap dance. That's even nothing to get nobody turned on.
Girl, that lap dance could have been an email.
Yeah, like come in an email, like girl, you just ship that little freaking TikTok real quick. Like we don't got time for that. Nick was confused. I said, "Oh, poor Nick."
He didn't know what was going on. Poor baby.
Nick was like, "What the hell?" Everybody was laughing because I was like, "Oh, Mariah, shoot!" And then when freaking Alex was singing, she was over here fanning her little pom pom. I said, "What you fanning for, girl? Because you ain't doing no quick lap dance, so you fan your pom like Alex singing." So they asked Alex to sing. He sang something. So here goes Jasmine. Oh yes, Alex is a cousin of John Legend. So yes, he's not one of them people, right? Oh, that's funny. And I was tickled. I felt, yeah.
Girl, I was like, child, bless her heart. How long did it take her to think of that joke? Because she just knew she was going to be Def Comedy Jam, baby. She said, I'm about to kill him with this joke. Girl. I felt like, what's Candy Auntie? Aunt Martha that just sit there and stare at you like, baby, what the hell was you thinking, girl?
Girl, you thought that was funny?
I guess he's not ordinary people, huh?
He ain't ordinary people, no. And she was cracking. I said, you did the confessionals, girl. Like, who was laughing with you?
I bet the producer's just sitting there staring at her ass.
like that too.
Like, all right, next.
Jasmine thought she was funny. And Janica said, I was dying in tears last night when she would make that joke because I was not laughing at the joke.
And then
I thought he was funny.
And when he started singing, I was like, "Nah, he wrong for that." That was not ordinary people, all right. He wrong for that. If you can't sing, don't be going around claiming to be nobody's cousin that sings. Now. Just stop it.
That just finished
together.
I said, girl, that singer was going to have to get your panties in the bunch. Child, okay, girl. So everybody started going to bed because they freaked out. They saw the fog. And I said, oh, child. So everybody started going to bed. And then we saw Silas and Jasmine freaking. And we saw her little booty. I said, oh, Bravo, you showed that little booty?
Okay, Bravo showing ass.
They showing ass and everything. And they freaking. I said, oh, I don't know who hurt her. Because the way how Jasmine looked like, she looked like she was a screamer. I said,
that's funny. That's too much.
For real. So Simon had to work. I said Silas got to work in a figure vacation, I guess. I guess a job can't stop. Mm-hmm. And he does finance, and he also in the Army Reserve when he offered the finance. I said, oh, okay, that's cute. So this one, Jasmine and Mariah was supposed to write something, and this one, Mariah mentioned, Jasmine mentioned the story about how they worked together. They was in college and everything. At the college, trying to get an apartment together, but they got an apartment. They was homeless for a while since they started living in the car. And at the car for a couple of months and everything, they didn't got their place, and that's what they were living together. And then they turned their struggles into a movie or a play, whatever they're doing, and that's how they got their money. I said, oh, that's good.
I ain't mad at them.
And negative to a positive. I like that. Oh yeah, so we talk about the dog here and all that stuff like that. So we talk about that already. So yes, Amir and Alex, they was outside playing and everything with the shirt off, back and forth, back and forth, then back and forth. The ball was going back and forth. And I said, did anybody ask Jordan anything? Because she came out all of a sudden and just started talking. I was like, did Amir or Alex ask Jordan something?
Came out. They asked her. Yeah, they had asked her. Crap, I forgot exactly what it was. They had asked her about relationships, but yeah, that's when she had got to talking about that, and that's when she had talked about being celibate.
Oh yeah, because I was like, did she just come out and just started talking? I said, good, that's something. I said, good.
No, they were talking about like their last relationships and shit like that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So she said, yeah, I don't understand people's attentions and everything sometimes because I be getting out of people's attention and everything, so I don't understand. So that's why I become celibate. I said, but I understand that, Jordan, but I'm trying to understand who's you that people come at you. I mean, whatever, I guess, because regular people sometimes people treat you like a sex object. They don't treat you like a relationship person. So I guess she gets that all the time, that she's more than a freaking piece of toy. It's like that. So she said she questioned people's intentions. So she became celibate. So when she said that, Amir said,
Amir was like, oh, hell no, that's not going to happen for me. I was like, see?
I said, So you think you too good? You got it.
No good.
So Jasmine talked to Preston about prayer. Oh yeah, so Jasmine talked to Preston about prayer. Yeah, we talk about all that. So then we get to the all-white party. This is close to the end of the scene, right? Then we about to get out of here, y'all. The all-white party, and you doing? Oh yes. So Jasmine and Bria had a talk. They apologize. Move on. Bria is still like, what the hell was this conversation? I guess. Listen, y'all apologize. You have to move on. It ain't that serious. Let's move on.
Right. It's not that serious.
It ain't that serious. You're hopping on that. If you think it's fake, just say you say you apologize. You apologize. Just move on from that. And hopefully, no issues later on. All white party. So they all sitting down. Got the little seats. Amir gave Jordan her jacket because she was cold. I said, "Oh, okay, Amir, you trying to."
That was cute.
But I said, "That's cute, but you're not getting no nookie. So I don't know why you're trying so hard." But, okay. So everybody here, she said, so Jasmine, so how's everyone? So everybody getting along with each other? Who like each other on the table? And everybody looking at this girl. So here she goes.
You could tell they was annoyed. Like, oh God, why can't we just sit down and eat?
Like, can we sit down and eat first? Like, and all that stuff like that. And then this girl said, "Oh, let's talk about the struggle of singlehood." I was like, a struggle of singlehood? I said, this bitch is on somebody.
Yeah, she on
for 3 months, and now you want to be an expert and try to say we struggling at singlehood? Like, who is you, girl?
She doing too much, child. Too damn much. I'm gonna need you to be married for a whole year first before you even try to come at anybody about anything, ma'am.
So she's the type of girl that just got married. Feel like everybody should be married. Like,
exactly, girl. Bye.
Like, relax.
You ain't girl. Bye.
When she said that, I said, "Oh no, girl, you lost this struggle of singlehood." Everybody was like, "Girl," so somebody say. Oh, so she said, "Jordy, go first." She said, "Listen, I would like to have a natural conversation, authentic conversation without the prompts." I said, "I know that's right," because I was like, "Girl, you pumping all these damn questions up around like,
my nerves
and matchmaking. Like, what we doing here? Somebody, this is not the Bachelorette. Like, you do all these prompts questions, so shut her down." So Alex, Jordan. Oh yeah, Alex said, "Oh, I can see Jordan being a toxic friend." I said,
I don't know where that came from.
I said, he said, "Oh, he joking." I said, "You ain't joking, bitch. Don't play that. Why is she a toxic friend?"
He's probably a little, you feeling some slated kind of way because he sees that Amir and her are getting close.
Well,
you never know. That could just be him being a little salty.
All right, yes. So let me get you, I'm going to explain it and let me get y'all opinions in the chat and Auntie Mama. Silas said he didn't feel type of way because he was in the Army Reserves at some time. So he's not at home. So he be calling and he know that Jasmine's out at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So mind you, he didn't direct none of that question to his wife. He directed all of it towards Jordan. Or 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And she's out late. And stuff like that. So Jordan said, okay, so she got a curfew? He said, no, she don't got no curfew. So what we doing here?
So what is the problem?
So I said, she don't got no curfew. It is too late. So if it's too late, that means she has a curfew. So what is the curfew?
Yep.
It's too late. So what's too late? It's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, first of all, and I said that I was talking to Jana when we watched this episode. I said, if you're not home and I'm not no freaking child, I'm not gonna be bound to the house if I want to be bound to the house because I want to see you. You're not home. So what I'm coming home too fast for?
Yeah.
And I said, no, I'm not doing all that. So if it's no issue, if you know curfew, so why do you have an issue with? Oh, the issue is that she's out with her friend Jordan because she's married. So you trying to be that? That's when we find out he's from Liberia and everything. And I said, that explains a lot of the things that he So how you feel when he said all that?
I feel like he sounds dumb. He's very controlling. I hope Jasmine is ready for that because you're only 3 months in and your man is already controlling like that. Mind you, he was already controlling before they got married, and now you're married. He has what men like to think that now we're married, I have control over you. It's only gonna get worse. And he sounds like an idiot. He sounds like a controlling idiot. Now, if anything, you need to be out there worried about what your wife is doing. Like me and you was talking about backstage. It's not the friend that you need to be worried about. It's your spouse you need to be worried about. Because as the friend, we keep the secrets that your spouse is actually doing. So your spouse is the one you need to be getting on and coming at. I don't know why he mad at Jasmine for what. I mean, not Jasmine, Jordan for what?
Oh, did he want Jordan before he got with Jasmine?
I don't know.
That
would make sense. Like, why does he have this animosity or whatnot? It seems like towards her. What is your real issue with her?
For real. And then So Preston came in and he spoke about it. He spoke some truth, but then again, they tried to play him with his organ donor. Ooh, say about how men had a natural thing to protect and they want to do all this like that. But I said that's cute and all, but he's not nowhere home. So what he protected for?
Thank you.
Like, and they said, oh, the free drinks. Oh, who buy you drinks? So they said it was an open bar. And I said, so why you feel like it's automatic somebody is buying them drinks when it could be an open bar? Open bar means they can get drinks anytime they want. And that's what it is. So Jordan said, listen, I was very aware of my surroundings. And I'm like Jordan too. Like when I go out, if I go out, because I don't even go to clubs like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I go out and everything, I don't drink that much. And I'm not even a hard drinker. I need to be aware of my surroundings.
Oh, thank you. I'll get a little tipsy, but I can guarantee you, I know every damn thing going on.
Yeah, I would like to remember the next day. I don't want to wake up and I don't remember the hell, and the people got to tell me what the hell happened. I said, no, I tell you what happened because you get drunk out of your damn mind, but I know what happened. Sure, because that's what I say. If you go out with me, I would never be drunk. I might get tipsy, but you will never see me drunk, and I'll stand by that because I know my limit, and I eat a lot more when I drink too.
Yeah.
So it soaks up. So I was like, oh my God. So if there's no issue and everything, so Jordan said, listen, I don't got no problem and everything. And don't try to make it seem like I'm this person and then I'm trying to go out there and I'm everywhere. So you need to push back. So this was Jasmine got me upset. She was like, yeah, my husband didn't say like that. I stand by my husband. Oh, okay. So if I were Jordan, I would never invite your ass anywhere. You stay your ass home.
Nope.
No. Now you will stay by your husband, and you try to make
your husband ain't finna come at me for some shit you doing.
You doing? Oh no, I'm not inviting you anywhere. So when you ask me why you get upset when I invite you, I said, girl, you just said you stay by your husband. So when you out at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, you're not gonna use me. So you better use your own damn self. Chill. I said, oh, I wasn't a fan of Jasmine anymore. I wasn't feeling her like that much anyway in the beginning of the episode. But then she said that, I said, oh, so you my man, you my man, this my man, my man. And now you make everybody think like Jordan is the freaking toxic bad friend that's influenced you to stay out in the morning. I said, no, you married. You made that decision. But at the same time, Silas, you're not home, so I'm not coming home like that. It's a curfew, then you didn't talk to your wife about that.
That part.
Well, any last thoughts on Summit House?
Now I'm looking forward to it this season. It seems like it's gonna be real good, but Jasmine is gonna work my everlasting ass nerve. I can already tell Miss Know-It-All, child. Hope you make it through your marriage a whole year first before you start giving marriage advice. Ian Levan not.
For real.
Ian Levan can't. Okay.
Ian
Levan can't. No, ma'am. We're not finna do that.
And I'm looking forward to see Jason. I'm looking forward to see the rest of the people come in the house and see that there's a lot of people. But it's the reason why it's a lot of people, but it's a lot of different dynamics. So it's a good conversation to talk about.
Me too, CM. I hope it don't get too messy.
Hope it stays good.
But it stay young, so I can see it happening.
Yeah, I hope it don't get too messy. I'll try and see who we'll be hooking up with. And listen, I will probably will hooked up with freaking Jason and Mia and Alex. Listen, I ain't playing. Sure, listen, I'm single. If they were single, they get down. We were trying to hook up or something. It's a vacation.
It's what it is, right? What happens on Martha's Vineyard stays on Martha's Vineyard.
Don't worry about what I'm doing. Should worry about your own. What about yourself? You even come at me about so who? Mizzy, you was sleeping with Jason down there. I say, and get out my face.
And did.
And did. Bobbing and everything. I was like Courtney.
And did.
I probably just get some lessons for Courtney.
He said bobbing, not bobbing and waving.
Shell. Well, but that was it, y'all. Thank you for coming through.
This was fun. I needed this.
We always have a good time watching Momo. So this is like that's why I wanted to reenact this enjoyment for much.
Yes, I needed this. This was fun.
Yes, Black Bravo Entertainment. So don't forget, I will share Auntie Momo's link right now to her channel. If you did not subscribe, any replay game people, please subscribe to her channel as well because next week will be on her channel. All right, at the same time, 8 o'clock Eastern PM Eastern Standard Time, and 7 o'clock Central. So this is her website. So go to her channel, subscribe, and we'll be on her next week. with the same two shows, Atlanta Housewives and Summer House Montevideo. They both was good.
They were good.
And I would say, go ahead, bro. You better this. You better do something well, especially with old black cast. I said, that's great. And so Sunday is no live. You gonna do a panel on Sunday? It's Mother's Day.
Yeah. Wait, it's Mother's Day. No, I'm not. Oh God, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, so no live
on
Sunday. So, but we will still have the live on Monday of the
yes,
because we'll be able to watch the show on Monday.
Yes,
and give y'all the review. So next Monday, come with us. And if any other videos will do this week, we probably do pre-recorded videos since it's Mother's Day next Sunday. I probably Love and Marriage Huntsville and some other shows pre-recorded and put it out there for y'all so y'all have some context for me. You had any other updates on your channel? What you gonna do for the week?
Aside from Catfish, of course, because they took a week off, so we got Catfish this week. And that's it so far. I do have an episode that I'm putting up on my Real Talk podcast. I might record it tonight. If not tonight, it'll be tomorrow. But anyway, it's just going to be a solo episode about mental health that I'm going to put up just to kind of give you guys an insight of what's going on with me, what I've been going through, and maybe hopefully it can reach somebody else and hopefully help somebody else.
Yes. I love you too, Jada.
Love you.
For coming through and join us on Monday night. You can be doing anything else, but you came to entertain us.
Yes.
Because sometimes through the week it's not a lot of shows, so you might want to entertain for some people. Everything. And thank you, Jada, for coming through. CM, Tracy, Jason, and all the people who's in the background bushes watching us. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget, next week it will be on Auntie Momo's channel. And we'll definitely promote before, so y'all won't make sure y'all here. And that's it. Thank you for joining in with me. We had a good time.
Thank you for having me. This was fun. I needed this. I really, 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 really needed this. Thank you for having me.
Yes, you're welcome. And we had a good time. If anything I missed, put in the chat session, because sometimes we can miss some things or other things y'all want to discuss. Y'all put it down in the comment section down below or on my Discord, and we can chat over there. So without further ado, we see y'all. Have a great week. Also, we don't get to see y'all. Happy early Mother's Day for all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day, Happy Momo, and everything. Happy Mother's Day, CF, and everybody else. If you're not a mother, you can still enjoy your parents, enjoy your grandparents, everything. Enjoy all the people who shape your life and everything. I'll be with my mother that Sunday and do something nice for them. Everything. So happy early Mother's Day. Love y'all because y'all are backbones of a lot of families. So
Oh yeah.
Most men and women don't want to be here without the mothers out there. So appreciate y'all. And
love y'all.
All right. Good night.
Good night.